Hey, what's up everyone, Twiff here again for a new video. This time we are going to take a look at how to craft a budget body armor for my Forbidden Rite build. I am currently working on making the full budget build guide, but in the meantime let's see already how to craft this budget body armor. So for the budget version of the body armor we will use an Astral plate that has Hunter and Redeemer influence, and for that we are going to Awaken Orb two different chests, one having the chance to gain a frenzy charge on hit mod, and the other one having plus percentage to spell critical strike chance. So let's see how to craft this chest in the cheapest way and what the final result is. Firstly, we need a good base, which will be the Astral plate, item level 86, and since we are now in the middle of the league, when I turn this video, you can see that you can have some very good deals if you buy one that is already 6 linked. As you can see in this live search, it's like only 1.5x, so it is probably cheaper to just buy it 6 linked than having to link it yourself right now. Of course, depending on when you watch this video, it might not be the case. I will add all of the links of my live searches during this video in the description. Then you will want to buy a Redeemer's Exalted Orb and slam it on the chest to give it the Redeemer's influence. Once you have done this, you can start alteration spamming until you find the suffix chance to get a frenzy charge on hit. Let's see how we do this. So to start alt spamming your chest, you need to make it white with an Orb of Scouring, then use an Orb of Transmutation, and then you will be looking with alteration for the mod chance to gain a frenzy charge on hit. So you can type on your highlight item frenzy, so whenever you get the frenzy charge on hit mod, it will highlight the item. You have to know that this is a suffix mod, so when you see that you get a prefix only and no second mod, you can try to Orb of Augmentation. For the list of prefixes, you can find this on any website that has some crafting informations. Alright, so after a few hundreds of alteration, I finally hit the mod chance to gain a frenzy charge on hit on my first body armor. And now let's take a look at the second one. So for the second one we want a Hunter influence base. This can be any body armor base, you don't need to have an Astral plate as it will be destroyed in the process anyway. And you want on it the mod plus percentage to spell critical strike chance, and you need a tier 1 which is between 1.1 to 1.5%. To find a base like this you can just go on PoE trade and search for plus percentage to spell critical strike chance between 1.1 and 1.5% with Hunter influence, and you can see that those bases are super cheap. You can find them for like 10 chaos, so there's no need to craft them yourself, just buy one, it will save you a lot of time. And lastly, when you got your two body armors ready and made sure there is only one influence modifiers on each of them, you can finally use the Awakener's Orb. So just click on the orb, and then first click on the chest you want to destroy, so the bad base, in this case it is the Hunter one, and then you click in the second time on the Astral plate and it will reforge it with the two influence modifiers and give you some random mods. Now of course the result will depend on everyone's luck. If you get an extra suffix with some resistances then it's very nice, and for the prefixes we are just looking for some life or some armor, as we don't need to have an extra curse in the budget version since we use the malediction notable from the Occultist Ascendancy. Eventually, if your prefixes are really bad and you don't have any life or can't even benchcraft the life on it, and if you have the money for it, you can try to do suffixes cannot be changed and reforge life more common as a harvest craft. But this is really the maximum investment I would put in this chest. So that's it, that will be the chest I will be using in my budget version of the build, which is coming soon. And as you can see, I got pretty lucky on the Awakener's Orb. I hit some fire resistances and even some life. And I have still two open prefixes, so I'm gonna finish the chest with increased maximum life and increased maximum mana craft. And lastly, I can even try to do an augment for like a few chaos to get last prefixes. I'm not sure if I will do this, I will see. And the last thing you need to do is to get the right colors on your chest, so you need 4 blue and 2 greens, and for that I made a video on how to get the 6 off colors. A link to it will appear now on the top of your screen. So to summarize the expenses of this craft, we spent 1.5 exalt for the 6 linked Astral plate base, then 80 chaos for the Redeemer's Exalted Orb, about 80 chaos worth of alteration to get the chance to gain a frenzied charge on hit mod, then 10 chaos for a Hunter base with spell crit, 1 Exalted Orb for the Awakener's Orb, and about 100 chaos to get the 6 off colors. So that chest cost me less than 5 Exalted to make, and I am very happy with the result, and it doesn't involve any risky crafting scenarios. Now, if I were to price check this item, as you can see on this live search, I put an Astral Plate with 6 link, chance to gain a frenzy charge on hit with Redeemer and Hunter influence, and the spell critical strike chance as a tier 1. And this is what pops out. So the cheapest one is 8 Exalt, and it doesn't have any good suffixes, and just the crafted life. Then it goes to 9, 11, 12. So as you can see, this chest, I'm sure I could sell it for above 10 Exalt, and it cost me only 5 to make. So that's it for this video, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if this video helped you, and to not miss any of my new content, as more budget crafting and guides videos are coming soon. I wish you guys to have fun with my build, and I hope to see you soon.